They're growing in confidence, the Bredagh men at the moment. They have a 5-point lead. It's a good lead to have. And make it about 5 minutes and plus stoppage time left here. Well, Paddy Flanagan really doing something stupid out here, following him on, the ball not even in play, game stopped, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Paddy Heaney to hit this free. Again. Paddy Heaney to hit it out in front of us. Bredagh still with a 5-point lead. That ball dropping some. It's very hard to see with this sun at the moment. That's a free. Very stop-start this game, and but Bredagh won't mind at this stage. They have that lead, and they say a win's a win, no matter what way you win it. But to be fair to them, they've certainly had more of the possession than Teconnaught have had this afternoon. Sub coming on the Bredagh team. Johnny Cleary is on, replacing Ray Gormley. Young man, a great future ahead of him, Johnny Cleary. Ball played short. Niall Mulholland. Niall had a great first half, but went slightly out of it in the second half because he's been well marked by Mark Diamond. Nevertheless, get the ball into Conor Heath. That's a free. The free now to Conor Heath. Conor, the only man to score in the second half for Teconnaught. 2 points to his credit. Can he make it 3? Still would leave 4 points between them if he can get this one. Oh, it's went off his boot. Ball broken down. Kevin is in there, the big man. He's had a great second half. Kevin Bradley. Scored a brilliant point, so he did. Ball coming out towards Conal Toland. Paul Burns with him, but Conal wins possession out to Paddy Heaney. Paddy, a real workhorse in the centre of the field, but he's robbed in this occasion by Niall Mulholland. Mulholland getting away from his marker. Good ball in. Barry Rogan. Barry Rogan fouled. That's a free. Conor Heath. Conor missed one from a similar position a few moments earlier. Can he make amends? Here he comes, young Conor Heath. It's on its way, it's over the bar. One 6 to 5 points, 4 between them. We're into stoppage time here. Not quite sure how long there'll be of that. As Henry kicks out. Conal Toland. He's done brilliantly since he's come onto the field of play as Conal. Sending the ball long. In towards Conor Owens. And a Gormley in there. Fergie Coyle in there. Gormley, lovely little ball through to Cleary. Johnny, the shot. Justin Kelly didn't get any height on it on that occasion. Young Cleary there. Teconnaught clear their lines. That's a free. A free to the Bredagh man. At least 5 minutes to go here yet. Jonathan Cleary. Going to leave it to Enda Gormley. 4 between them. And he's 45 metres out. He's going to go out of the hands this time. It's on its way. Has it curled in? It certainly has. It's gone over the bar. Enda Gormley. And his 3rd point of the afternoon. There's 5 between them, double scores here. Sub coming onto the field of play for Bredagh. Paddy Heaney going off. Try and tell you who that sub is. If the kick out. Johnny O'Connor onto the field of play and replacing Paddy Heaney. Teconnaught on the attack, far side of the field. Fergie Coyle. Fergie's played all over the place this afternoon. Henry Deasley out there. Free to Teconnaught. Dave McGreevy. 1-7-5. McGreevy launching one deep into the Bredagh half. McLeay going for it, but he doesn't get it. There he is again. Jody. Jody Gormley. A great bust of pace from this young man. Flicks it inside to Conal Toland. Back out to Gormley. Does well. Finds Enda. The evergreen Enda. Enda is fouled and there'll be a free. 1-7-5. Some of the crowd starting to make their exit out of here. The ball dropping in, but it's gone to the left. It's gone wide. The kick out for Justin Kelly. The kick out. Finds Mark Fitzsimons. That's a free. Mark foul. Takes the free himself. Finds Dave McGreevy. David McGreevy. Been shadowed by Henry. Henry Deasley. David McGreevy launching one in once again. 35 metres out. Liam McGarry is in there. Barry Rogan. Free. He's going to have to go quickly. That's a free. Connor Heath to hit it. Barry Rogan, oh, Barry, it's screwed off his boot there completely. Whatever chance Teconnaught had, they certainly have very little chance now. There's 5 minutes into stoppage time. Declan Moore has looked at his watch here. Can't be long to go now. The kick out from Henry McDonald. Ball the far side of the field. Going loose. Conal Toland. Toland lets it go past him. Good play from Conal there. He's really impressed me since he's come onto the field of play. Gets it to Johnny. Johnny O'Connor. Into Gormley. Enda that is. Enda has possession. Out far side of the field. Been shadowed by Kieran McNamara. Flicks it back out. Jody Gormley. Far side of the field. Bredagh. Confident now. Big mark. Finds Fergie. Fergie Coyle. Fergie left footed. Good place ball inside to Connor. Connor owns. Is he going to go for the point? It's on its way from Connor. Oh, that's a sweet score. Connor Brennan. Or Connor owns even. 1-8 to 5 points. Bredagh are going to be crowned the new Down Junior Football Champions very shortly as Justin kicks out. The play will have to be taken back here. Quick kick out, David McGreevy. Free to Teconnaught. Game into the dying moment here. Jody Gormley finds Mark. You can tell Bredagh are full of confidence at the moment. Ball inside of Conal Toland. Conal getting away from his marker. Fouled, free. Connor going off. Connor owns. 2 points to Connor's credit this afternoon. Number 25. Matt Hollywood, according to the programme. It's on its way from Enda Gormley. It's gone wide. But it's as good as a score at this stage of the game. And there indeed, the final whistle. It's Bredagh 1-8. It's Teconnaught, not 5. Bredagh, the new Down Junior champions. And they've done it the hard way. They've come back the last day when they looked dead and buried. But they were in complete control here this afternoon, especially when that goal went in within the opening few minutes of that second half. We'll be making our way down onto the field to cover this presentation. The team in front of us. Winning a championship medal with Bredagh here this afternoon.
It's again.
Well, Paddy, he's come back from the dead the last day, really and truly, but you've really put that to right here this afternoon.
We got the goal. We never got the goal the last day, and we got it today. And hopefully this is the start of something for Bredagh, a club that lost their grounds and have had, there's no pitch, and 35 years in existence, and hopefully this is the start. Like, this is a junior championship, but maybe these young fellas here today, that's if we get this, can be a platform for years to come. And like for players like myself, there's a lot of boys in the team and over 30s who maybe haven't won that much. So it's always nice to win something. And we started training on the 11th of January, and I think today's it's well into October. So it would have been a long year to win nothing. Your
midfield completely dominant. Yourself and Jody shaded it there. Would you agree with that, Paddy?
Completely dominant. Totally dominant.
There was some.
I always think that.
There were some sweet scores there from your two halfbacks, the two Kevins there, Hart and Bradley.
Kevin Bradley came up and scored an unbelievable score, and Conal Toland came on and played absolutely. Conal probably felt aggrieved, and rightfully so, that he didn't start, and he proved that the management, he had a point to prove, and he came on, he proved it. And but everyone, it was a team played brilliant, defence played brilliant.
Enjoy your success, Paddy.
Thanks very much.
Paddy Heaney there, the midfielder. You want it? It was a bit disappointing a few weeks ago for you down in Killeaf, but this makes up for it this afternoon.
That certainly makes up for it. But very disappointed we finished this year without a championship trophy in our cabinet. And we got it today. The boys were excellent right from start to finish. They dominated that game. They were slowly scoring the first half, but they put the scores on the board in the second half, and that's what counted at the end. Great result.
Some brilliant executed points.
Oh, aye. All the forwards played excellent, and it was just a different class, So they were brilliant.
Enjoy your success, Eamon.
Thank you.
Eamon Mulvanna, the secretary. This is what it's all about, folks. Right in front of us here. Conal Toland gets the celebrations underway. Here. Well, Kevin, you scored one of the sweetest points I've seen all season the other day. Tell me how you feel at this moment.
Oh, great. Brilliant to win it. After last week, it was class.
You've really come back from the dead last week, so to speak.
It was one man, Enda brought us back last week, so it's amazing now this week to win it. It's unbelievable.
Your midfield dominated there, it has to be said.
Totally. It was just all round, everyone was amazing today. Couldn't ask for anything better.
I'm sure you have a few words of consolation for the Connaught at this stage.
Put it up this last week, and Like, we had a bad game last week, but they ran us the whole way, and even today we were never confident until the whistle went, so it was just amazing.
You look forward now to the Ulster Junior Championship.
Well, being from Derry myself, like to play against one of the teams from Derry, it'll be good. It'll be sweet now.
Enjoy your success, Kevin.
Thank you.
Kevin Bradley there. Well, Fergal, tell me how you feel. Junior Championship medal. I suppose you thought this day would never come.
Well, I've been in this club for 2 years and we've been building for this day, and all the hard work we put in since January is finally told today. We didn't do ourselves justice the last day. I think only 3 players performed, but today everybody stepped up to the plate and we're counted and put in a great performance. I think we deserve it after the work we put in this year.
That sort of an own goal there, that goal you got, but any goal counts.
No, I wouldn't say it was an own goal. I think Enda might be claiming that one. I think he got a hand on it, but goals won games, and we were unfortunate last day. The keeper pulled off a great save, and they pulled off a great save in the first half. Thank God that went in today in the second half, and it made the difference at the end of the match.
There'll be a few celebrations about Belfast tonight, no doubt.
Well, we might take a pint or two, you know. We're all partial to the pints, so we might go enjoy it now after the match.
Fair play to you, Fergie. Fergie Coyle there, the full forward. Paul Blenny, the chairman of Bredagh. Well, Paul, this must be a very proud and emotional moment for you. Tell me how you feel.
Very, very happy. Very, very, very pleased. A lot of work put in. I believe it's about 97 training sessions put in since the start of the year, and I think you deserve a bit of success when you do that sort of work for a team, you know. And just delighted for the club. 35 years ago, and it's just great, fantastic.
Enjoy your success, Paul.
Yes, thank you.
Paul Blenny, the chairman of Bredagh there. Mark, you had a great game there. You were marking Niall Mulholland, won at the Connacht danger man, but he started well, but you got the better of him at the end there.
I don't know about that. It was heavy conditions now, and he was very sharp now. I found it very hard to watch him, to be honest. But eventually he got on top, and the forwards scored and did the business for us, so happy days.
Would it be fair to say you got out of jail the last day?
Oh, we definitely did. 3, 4 points, 5 points down the second half, and looking at the video during the week, can't believe we actually did get out of it. So we really did get out of jail, and it's great to get another chance at it.
Yes, completely dominated the centre field area this afternoon, and your whole half-back line, yourself and the two Kevins executed 2 great points there.
They did. The 2 Kevins have been great for us all year, and Paddy and Jody in the middle of the field did the job for us today. So hopefully there's an Ulster coming up as well now, and hopefully we'll get there too.
Enjoy your success, Mark. Mark Diamond. Well, Colin, you had a sparkling game there when you come onto the field of play. Tell me how you feel at this moment.
Oh, it's great to get the win. Like, we've been working hard since January, so fantastic to get the win, and been a long time coming for us. So fair play to the boys. It's been a hard year, and hard year's training, hard year's work, and nothing what we deserve. So
scores were hard to come by in the first half.
The pitch is soft on their feet, so hard to get the scores with a bar, but we got there. We kept plugging away, so we got there.
You played Derry Junior Champions, understand?
Yes, so believe. Not sure who it is, but we'll beat them anyway.
Enjoy your success now.
Cheers.
Colin Toland. Ollie McWilliams. Oliver McWilliams, the wee boy. Right, boys. Captain of Bredagh. Ollie McWilliams, the Bredagh captain, going to receive the junior trophy from Seamus Walsh here.
First of all, lads, to congratulate both clubs on an excellent, entertaining 2 games. Took a lot to separate you. To congratulate Downpatrick on the presentation of our game here today, and to Declan Moore and his team for officiating so well. And congratulate Bredagh on their first championship win.
Ollie McWilliams, the Bredagh captain, receiving the trophy to the delight of the Bredagh players and supporters here in Downpatrick. Proud moment for Ollie McWilliams, the tenacious little cornerback. Their first major trophy. They've waited a long time for this to come, Bredagh. There you have it. Ollie McWilliams raises that cup to the crowd. Scenes of joy here.
Boys, I didn't prepare anything to say here because I think it's bad luck. So excuse me, this is put together on very short notice. Boys, first of all, I have to say a few words about Teconnaught. Boys, that was the toughest 2 games we had all year. Everybody will agree at tie. And last week they could easily beat us. And we stuck at it credit to us, but credit to Teconnaught, boys. They put up 2 great games of football, and the fans, every fan that was there, boys, was well entertained, and we brought the crowd back today, and it's great for junior football, boys, and just give a clap for Teconnaught there, boys.
3 cheers for Teconnaught.
Every good team needs a good manager, or 5 or 6. So, boys, just I want to thank all the managers and player managers, and Paddy and Shane, boys, have been very disciplined all year. They came in with a thing at the start of the year, boys, where they said they were going to play the boys that train, and that involved dropping big players for big games. A lot of us shouted and roared at them, boys, but they got us fucking here, hey, and they made a lot of big calls through the season, and only for big calls we wouldn't be here. Pardon. And also for Sean, John Gilmore, Tommy, Kevin Muldoon, and Ika Scrappy, Dermot McGreevy, to name but a few, boys. I'm going to forget people there, but boys, I'm very grateful. And there's one boy who needs special thanks, hey. That's a boy I never had the privilege of meeting, but he was a big man for Bredagh. And anybody that doesn't know anything about him should take a couple of minutes this evening and ask a few questions. His name is Eamon Gilmore.
Eamon Gilmore getting a well-deserved round of applause from Ollie McWilliams, the captain there.
Boys, but we had a lot of physios and things, boys, kept with us this year, hey, and we needed them at times. We had a lot of injuries and stuff, and there was a lot of behind-the-scenes work went in to get people ready. And Brendan O'Connell, Patrina Scullion, and Colin Tolan, boys, outside the college, they stepped up and strapped people up and done whatever was needed to be done. So, thanks you to you too. And Kate and Marty Hennety, who were bigly involved there, and Kate, who had a lot of time treating us and all. And
the physios and all been mentioned here by Oliver.
Kate, I was told to say, Kate, Raymond Gormley has a kiss in the cheek for you later on. And boys, the possibly the biggest thanks has to go to your committee this year, boys. They stuck with us all the way. There was a lot of behind-the-scenes work went in, getting us jerseys, buses to games, paying for feeds, to name but a few things, paying for physios and all them things. Them things all cost money. And we get the full backing this year, boys, and our committee was excellent, hey, and thanks very much to them from everybody.
Ollie leaving no one out here. A great speech from this young man.
That's the end of it now, boys. We have Paddy Quinn for booking our pitches, the Malone Rugby Club for the pitch, the Power Door for their sponsorship, and all the sponsors throughout the season, boys. Medicare, Olius. Boys, boys, I'm going to wind it up, boys. Whoever forgot, I'm very sorry, boys, but that's a bit. Paul Blaney, hey, is the head of the committee, boys. Paul Blaney needs a mention too, of course he does, hey. Thanks, Ron.
Paul Blaney getting a deserved mention there.
And finish all, boys. Well done to everybody, hey. This is our day. Enjoy it, hey. Right, boys. Let's go.
Well done, Ollie. Ollie McWilliams. We'll have a word here, warmly. And there's Matt back from his holidays. Welcome back, Matt. Well, Jody, tell me how you feel. This must be a proud moment for you on this Bredagh team here this afternoon.
It is indeed. They're a great bunch of fellas. We've worked very hard this year from the start of the year. We set out at the beginning of the year to win the league and win the championship, and we've worked very hard towards fulfilling that goal, and you see the results of it there today.
I was saying to your midfield colleague there, Jody, the first game you didn't really get the edge up in Caswell, and you put that right there this afternoon. You've won quite a lot of possession.
I suppose there was a lot of men. It was a big occasion, and a lot of men have never played in the final before, so I suppose there was a fair degree of nerves in that, and you know, I suppose we felt maybe we didn't get the rub of the green as regards a few decisions and that, but I think today we showed, you know, we've worked hard and we showed we can play a bit.
The goal at the start of the second half, Enda Gormley, I think, is claiming it, but I think it was more of an own goal, Jody. It doesn't matter how they go in as long as they go in.
It doesn't matter, no. It was crucial. We said before we came out, we knew we were going to finish strong, but we said we'll put a few scores together at the start of the second half and see how it went, put the Connacht under pressure and see if they could stick with us. And just today I think it worked out for us.
Enjoy your success, Jody.
Thanks very much.
To win an Ireland medal with your county is something special, but to win a medal with a club, tell me how you feel here this afternoon.
I'm very privileged. I'm very glad. We obviously moved to Bredagh this year, and you know, it was well accepted, and I suppose I didn't know how it would go down, but thanks to everybody who accepted well, and thank God it went well. It was a great year.
You really dominated last Sunday. You pulled Bredagh out of the bag, so to speak. Teconnaught they really had it won last Sunday, but they sort of threw it away. You were glad to get out of Castlewellan with a draw last weekend, and no doubt.
There's no doubt about it. We're very lucky to get out of Castlewellan. There's no doubt they were a better team, but at the end of the day, the only way we split teams is in the scoreboard, and we were lucky. We sneaked through, and there was a lot of boys stuck their shoulder to the wheel at the very end when it mattered and showed great heart, and we weren't prepared to accept defeat, and thank God it went a bit better today.
You need that wee bit of luck to win championships. I'm told you're claiming that goal ended more looked like an own goal. Can you tell me about it? Ray Gormley took the free, it came in round the houses and somebody got a flick on it.
I'm definitely claiming. No, I think if you see it again, I definitely just lucky. It's not like me, but I timed my run right, and I definitely got the touch on it.
Fair play to you, and enjoy your success.
Thank you very much.
And at Gormley there. Well, Thomas, you played for Bredagh for many years. You never really got your hand on a championship, but you must be delighted to be part of this setup here this afternoon.
I'm absolutely thrilled after all these years I've been playing for Bredagh to be involved with a management team so professional this year. Paddy Heaney, Shane, and the backroom team, and I'm proud to be part of Bredagh. I'm proud to be involved. I'm delighted I committed myself this year to it, and at the end of the day, next year, all to do again. Division 3.
You were defeated a few years back, I can remember, in Ballykilner one day by Ardglass. I suppose you thought this day might never come, Thomas, did you?
Well, we've been defeated more than Ardglass. Ardglass was the last junior final we were in the year 2000, and we were beat there well that day by Ardglass, and that was my last game for Bredagh as a senior footballer. And I'm saying, I didn't think this day would come again, but I'm glad to see it back, and I'm glad and hope there's a lot more left in us.
You look forward now, obviously, to participate in the Ulster Junior Championship, which is a bit of a bonus, Thomas.
It is a bit of a bonus. It's a stage of what we've never been to before, and it can only do us good, and we can only learn from it and benefit from it, and set us a good stead for next season.
Kevin Bradley scored one of the best points I've seen all season from the right half-back position there this afternoon. Some great score taking out there, well executed points.
That was a brilliant point, executed by Kevin and Liam McGarry, right from the half-back line, ran the full length of the pitch, and as you say, well executed, the best point of the game.
Enjoy your success, Tom.
Cheers.
Thomas White, one of the selectors. Here we have Matt Fitzpatrick. Well, Matt, you've come back to see this Bredagh team winning this championship this afternoon. I'm sure you're glad to see Bredagh finally getting their rewards.
Well, I was at the very first meeting at Bredagh when they were formed 35 years ago. I was East Down secretary at the time, and I'm delighted for the Bredagh club, delighted for the players that put a lot of effort in over the years, and certainly this year their record stands and will stand for all time. I don't think they lost a match. They may have dropped a couple of points in the league, but that was it.
They had a great game last Sunday, Matt. Obviously you wouldn't have seen it, you're away, and they came back from the dead, so to speak. I'm sure you've heard about it.
Well, I arrived at Belfast International Airport at 12:20 midday today. Went into the house, got this heavy gear on me, and headed down to Downpatrick. And I'm glad I was here because it was a good game. I didn't know that the match was on until I got home, and I had a message from Seamus Walsh to say that the game was on here today, and I'll say I'm delighted for Bredagh. It's great for the club, and you know, for a club that doesn't have their own grounds, that have to depend on Cherryville or other clubs to assist them. It's absolutely fantastic, and I hope very much that they go on now and lift the Ulster club title.
Thanks very much, Matt. Matt Fitzpatrick from the Down Recorder. There you have it, folks. Congratulations to Bredagh on winning this championship. 1-8 to 5 points, I think the final score was. Special congratulations to Jerome Quinn. I don't think you're here, Jerome, so you're a great Bredagh man, the youth officer of the Bredagh club. Commiserations to Teconnaught. They tried very hard. They had that game won the first day, but they took that foot off the pedal, and you cannot afford to do that. Congratulations to Bredagh. We wish them all the best in the Ulster Junior Club Football Championship. If you want a copy of this tape, you can contact my cameraman Ray Ross in Crossgar 4483 110 or the mobile number 07713 596 709. So from Downpatrick, this is Patsy Russell saying goodbye until we see you again sometime in the football fields of County Down. It's goodbye.